Hello everyone, welcome to Artistically Married, where we explore the inner workings of our marriage driven by artistic expression. We're your hosts, Jake Ackerman.
And Brianne Steinberg.
Yeah, and today we have our good friend, Matt Taylor, with us today.
Hello.
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 What's going on?
I'm sorry for all the other musicians, but Matt's my favorite in our area for sure.
Oh, Jay.
Aww.
Oh, that's too kind, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like your style. I like what you're doing. It's good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm constantly saying that when people
Oh,
are around.
no.
Like,
And you played at our wedding. I don't know if I should say that, but
they
that
were a
was
wedding,
awesome.
wedding band.
That was way too much fun. Probably the best pictures we ever got.
Yeah, shout out to Alex Moskal. He is the man when it
Yeah.
comes to amazing pictures like that.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
were really cool. That was probably top
It was
of
a good
weddings.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good
for
party.
sure.
Everyone was dressed up in costumes.
Yes.
Like, what was happening?
I don't know.
Sometimes in my brain, I'm like, was that a Halloween party or was that my wedding?
But I just remember we sounded pretty good, and the room was
sounded
warm.
great, yeah.
The room was warm, so it was nice and punchy. Everything worked out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And weddings are very, very stressful. I lose a lot of sleep when I get
Really?
booked. Oh my gosh! I honestly, I've stopped doing solo weddings. I literally lost a week of sleep the last one I did because of the requests and the father-daughter dance and
right.
all these really important
moments in people's
Yeah,
lives.
and you're the guy. And I've never heard the song. They're like, "Can you do this song?" 3 days out, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, I'm on it. I'll learn it.
"Yeah, no problem."
No problem.
And so the last one, there was the bride was supposed to come out, and I was supposed to start the song, and she hadn't come out yet, but I was finished the song.
Oh
And so
my
I'm just guitar's down, PA's off. I'm like, cool, I get to chill. And then they're like, she hasn't walked out yet. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'll
What was
just
she
turn my
doing?
stuff back on.
Do
I don't
it
know,
again.
but I wanted
Do
to
it
die.
again.
I wanted to die in that moment. I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I can handle this anymore. Doing it with the band, that's fun. That's a lot of fun.
It's so much fun.
But solo is.
And I don't feel like anybody requested anything at our wedding either. They were just
No.
feeling it.
No, we
Everybody,
didn't do
any
any of
song
that.
that you gave us, we were just so into it. We also
Yeah.
are like a big dancing
We didn't
family,
do
which
the
is nice.
stereotypical dances and that either, I don't think.
Oh, I want to know, because by the time
Yeah.
we got married, I had already had Annabelle. I'm like, you know what you're like. Good thing you got married beforehand, because once that kid comes, nothing else matters.
That's
your
right.
your brain waves are just
That's true.
nope, not important.
I guess that
nope,
took the stress off
nope,
the wedding.
not important.
Yeah.
You just get way better at being less. I don't need any predictability in my life because there's no way you're gonna have it after a child.
Yeah.
That's a true statement. I was late coming here.
Yeah, exactly.
Bath time, man.
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
you're gonna be late for the rest of your life now, man. That's it.
That's very true.
Welcome
very
to
true.
being late.
Yeah. Oh, well, enough about us. This is gonna start it off with my first dad joke, but when did the Natrolites crystallize?
Bad joke.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Well, originally, for people who know us, we were called Broken Liar for years, since I was 13. Because that band started in grade 8.
Wow.
And then 2016, we sat around for months with thesauruses and dictionaries and whatever book you get your hand on to find something that would be, you type it in on the internet and it's not already taken. And then at the same time, it has to be somewhat cool. You know what I mean? It's so hard picking a name.
So
It is.
hard.
But we wanted to rebrand, and especially being in a band since I was 13 years old, you're just I feel like I got to switch something up. You know what I mean? So that was kind of where it changed, and then that allowed us to kind of change the sound at the same time, because you just, it's the easiest way to, I don't know, you change your identity almost kind of in a way. So that gave us the freedom to, we recorded on our own at that point, all on my laptop. And that was the whole antithesis, was to kind of finally do that.
Yeah.
So 2016.
Nice.
Yeah.
Before ChatGPT.
Well, that's awesome. Well, I was
Because now you could just be
Don't
like,
date me. This is honestly, this is crazy. Like
you could just be like, ChatGPT, pick me a cool name.
the amount of but no.
it's
I
not
know,
good
I'm
at
just
it.
teasing you. Relax. I'm proud of you. You picked a name by yourself using a thesaurus.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
I love it.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
Still know how to read and
Well,
think.
I was
Yeah.
curious too, like when Broken Liar started, and you guys were it's always been the same guys in the band since grade 8.
No.
Oh,
No, we had
okay,
so
okay.
many member changes before the Natrolites came to be. But Nicoletti was the longest. And then Reese came in, I think around 2011. But
Okay.
still, that's a while ago.
Yeah.
I'm saying these dates, I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like before we had a few member changes, but Nicoletti and Reese have been since grade 9, honestly. Like we've been playing together. But officially as the Natrolites, it was in 2016.
Cool. Yeah, so as Broken Liar, like you've told me before, you had some experience playing in California and dealing with record labels, and you know the band struggle of trying to make it in the music industry. What was that experience like?
Trippy. Eye-opening. We also did work in New York City as well. I was 17 at the time, and we did some work out there with a good friend of ours, Joel Dean. Great producer. He's now working on every freaking movie soundtrack that comes out these days. He's done very well for himself.
Wow.
But at the time, he was a producer in New York City, and we worked with him. So being in these places at such a young age was pretty eye-opening and wild. California, we didn't do until 2013, 2015, kind of around there. But yeah, like it's just, I don't know, it's the business, man. Like it's a little depressing. It's exciting at the same time.
Give us the dirt.
There's not much, like, I don't know.
Okay.
Like there's funny stories, I don't know, but like in terms of like the business, it's, you know, it's typical, you know, lock you into a deal type
Yeah.
stuff and
Ah,
screw you
stories are great.
around. But where we were was hilarious. Like we were staying in this house. every Wednesday, Dave Navarro had to do a podcast in that house because they're friends. Everybody's friends with some weird celebrity there. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're just around, right?
Yeah.
And he would come by on Wednesdays and like do like seances in this like podcast, and we had to sleep in this house. And it's like,
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. It was just
man.
weird. It's like
Yeah.
stuff you don't expect. I'm like, they're like, yeah, Dave's coming by. Like, you guys got to go, like, I don't know, eat dinner for a bit. I'm like, and he's going to do a seance thing. We got to come back here and, like, be
Go
totally
to
fine.
sleep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we were tempted to stay upstairs and, like, bang on the floor, but we didn't end up doing that. It's just weird stuff like that, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, weird.
We got to meet some really cool people and whatnot. Songs that we recorded in LA actually ended up on TV commercials and TV shows and stuff
cool.
like that. So that was the best part. That was the good thing we got out of it, right? Because that's kind of where you want to be anyway, in terms of the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, it's really nothing to live off, but at the same time, it's, you know, unless you want to tour and like go crazy and, you know, do that kind of thing, it's, I don't know. That was the good part about it, I'd say. That was a good takeaway.
Yeah, crazy. No, it's
It's kind of crazy. I don't know.
yeah.
I guess that's the tagline, right? Is that like you get exposure, but you know, what
We
are you
got to-
actually getting out of it? When you look at contracts for
Oh, they're brutal.
artists, they're brutal.
Yeah, they're
The
awful.
label takes like 80%, right? And you're
Yeah.
stuck with the scraps. And
Yeah.
then still working, like, you know, you should be lucky that you get to work and
Yeah, it's just
go
so
into these
different.
big concert halls or whatever that I set up for you. So
And the management we had at the time, he was Kasabian's manager. So these are
okay.
bands that I grew up with in high school. So I was a little starstruck. you know?
Yeah,
And, like,
yeah,
He signed
yeah.
the Fratellis. He was the one who got them that Apple iPod commercial, ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, where they're all silhouettes, you know what I mean?
Right.
He got them these things, you know what I mean? So like he was doing all this work in like 2005, 2006 when like you were moving units. So when it came time to work with us 10 years later, he didn't know where to turn. You know what I mean? Like the business had changed so much. You were not selling physical copies.
Right.
He hit a roadblock, you know, and
Yeah.
started blaming my drummer and started pitting us against each other. It was wild.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
you
But
bring
his
up,
stories were crazy.
yeah,
Hanging out.
oh yeah,
His
10 years
story
with
before, he's
Liam and
hurting
yeah.
his head off.
yeah, he's from London, right? He's from England.
Yeah.
So he did all those English bands that I grew up with. He was affiliated with or worked with or signed.
So
Kasabian was
awesome.
one of my favorites. We played their songs at Battle of the Bands, right? I'm
Right.
like, you kidding me? Getting all the inside scoop on that, but
I feel like James was talking about that Battle of the Bands.
sure.
Oh yeah.
That was the one that everyone
said
was
he-
just like,
He
get
was
out
the
of the way.
previous winner, and then he was the judge. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. Right.
Oh yeah, I
And he
remember
thought
that.
you guys were the best.
Yeah.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James.
You gave me a shout out. I'll give you a shout out.
Yeah,
James.
yeah. Amazing. Yeah, I think you bring up a really interesting point, which is we've talked about with some of the artists that we've had on, is how much the industry's changed in terms of like distribution and demand and the marketing tactics that like worked 10 years ago to make a living off of are obsolete now. They're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've just talked to people at shows and stuff like that, and some of the bands have been saying like, not even touring is where they're making money, but just being able to like sell their own merch at the tour is basically their
Yeah.
that's the only way they actually make money. And that's kind of, you know, anybody can print
And you could-
t-shirts and try and sell it, but the
You
band
could do
is
it
a good
well.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know people that do and actually make money.
Yeah, I
Yep.
can second
Right?
that. Like we've started, I'm wearing one right now. But yeah, we started just pumping out tons of stuff. That's all, what's it called? Not short release, but like small batch stuff. And yeah, people are really like interested in that as like their, you know, they're trying to express their uniqueness. So they'll support bands that way. And it
But
really has become like a huge revenue stream for our dance studio.
It's definitely different from
You guys should do it as contractors. Just like
Selling CDs.
sell your merch as contractors. Have like, you know, plumber shirts,
There's
funny jokes,
amazing-
funny plumber
There's
jokes.
amazing, like even like Instagram channels where these, you know, these contractors will just be so hilarious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
make these videos and like,
Yes.
Well, this life like creates some interesting
need more
people.
time.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure having a baby was the best use of that.
oh yeah.
That'll get
absolutely.
all your time back. Maybe in 20 years. Just 20
very true.
more. Just
Very
20
true.
more years. You'll be done.
Maybe I am thinking of another thing. I guess that's the thing that is a bit shocking from the LA thing was like the darkness.
Okay.
That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
Give us the deets.
Well, that's yeah. It's just well, even like with Navarro with the seances and stuff, and in
Yeah.
like the same house, the head of the label, you see, he turned around to us. He's showing like us some stuff he's working on, and he turns around to us and he's like, "Do you guys want to hear what I'm working on? Like his solo project?" And we're like, "Sure." And so he puts on this like, it didn't even sound like music. It just sounded like this low octave, like the most demonic, satanic thing you've ever heard. And me and Dan Reese just looked at each other. We're
my
like, "Oh, we're in it, eh?"
gosh, yeah.
Because like we had just watched They
This
Sold
is how
Their
we
Souls for Rock and
brainwash
Roll.
people. We just play this at night.
But he's like, this is his solo project. This is what he like
Oh my
does on his
gosh.
spare time. I'm like, this is
Brutal.
wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, it's just stuff like that, but it adds up. You know what I mean? It's just like little thing after little thing.
Yeah.
And they just, you know,
Yeah, to
When
get
you-
into headspace like that, right?
when you do things on your own, when you're like an independent artist, like you can like care about yourself, where like when you're managed and all that jazz, like they don't really care. Like I was sick. I was so sick. I had like the flu and we were supposed to do this gig and our manager was like, if we were anywhere else, you would have been playing. He's like, yeah, whatever, you took the gig off, it's fine. But like, that will not happen again. I'm like, that is wild.
I'm not allowed
Wow.
to get sick.
Just, you know what I mean? Like, there's just
Yeah.
things that was just like,
Yeah, I
this
guess.
is weird. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Where
to
like
put
there's
pressure on people like that.
so like there's ups and downs, right? So like like you can when you're your own thing, you could set boundaries and you can take care of yourself and say no. You know what I mean? So like learning all those things, I wasn't in the headspace, especially just drinking the whole time.
Yeah.
Getting
Yeah.
stoned.
All the partying. I know it's too much.
They trick you with that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
go have
free. It's
fun.
free. Open bar
Go have a
forever.
blast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
You go back to record vocals, it's all dry because alcohol totally dries you out. And it's like,
right.
yeah, so I'm not thrilled with some of my vocal performances on that stuff, but is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. And
Yeah.
again, it's the stories, right? Yeah.
The coolest one. I know I'm sounding like back in my day, but the coolest one, we did a showcase for Capitol, and it was at this place called SIR, I forget. But it's this big practice space where like there's all these little like stages in this building. So
Where?
like just in downtown, LA, wherever. I don't even know where I was half the time. But
You just got on a bus.
yeah, and you're walking down the hall. There's like Zoe Deschanel, and she's just sitting there rehearsing her thing. And then there's like the next like indie act. They're in that thing, and then we're just in the other stage room area.
Weird.
And so you give them a rider. You tell them what amps you use, what drums you use, all this stuff, guitars, and they have the whole thing there. They have everything you need. So you just show up and you play your set, but.
Was it like an audition?
Yeah, it was a showcase for Capitol. So like our management was like, your jacket is this color. Nah, you know what I mean? Let's change it. You know what I mean? Like maybe this shirt. You know what I mean? All these like nitpicky things like it drives me nuts.
You're like, this has nothing to do with music.
Yeah, like
Performance.
I know,
It should
exactly.
look effortless.
It
and-
starts getting into
yeah.
just like the money making part, right?
But then
it's the image.
so they go, okay, take your pick. We walked in, there was a cherry red Strat on stage. My manager was like, you're not playing that. It looks like you just started. And so we go to this hall of guitars, and I grab like the cream yellow maple neck Strat, and he goes, that's Prince's favorite Strat whenever he comes in here.
Come on.
Done. I'm playing it. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. No, I could have passed out right there. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. People like that go into that rehearsal space because there's full audio, there's full, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
it's already set up for you. Right.
You could rehearse your whole tour repertoire there, lights, sound, everything, right? So
Yeah,
that was by far, I couldn't beat that.
It's cool that there's spaces like that set up. I mean, that's what you get in those big like performance towns, right? That
Yeah,
like
be cool
you
to
don't
have
get
here.
another place, but yeah.
I would love that.
Why don't we open one of those
Oh.
in downtown Niagara Falls?
Let's do it.
I'm sure it'll do great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's maybe tell us about like your writing process. How do you guys write as a band? Are you the main songwriter? Do you guys typically do things together? Like how does that
Tell
work?
them exactly what to do.
You do?
No.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I tell them exactly what to
No, like
do.
I write the songs.
Okay.
Keys, most of the words. If I get stuck, then I call the boys, and we have a powwow, maybe think of a second verse. But yeah, all of the core elements all come from me, and then Dan and Dan.
Yeah.
Dan and Dan squared. That's great.
They put their flair on it. They put their own little thing on it. I'm not going to dictate exactly
Oh, of course.
You
how a
don't need
bass line
to.
should go.
They're so talented.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Dan Nicoletti's great. Dan Reese's great. So yeah, I don't have to.
Yeah, they're incredible.
I don't have to really do too much there, but yeah, like the crux of the song comes from me, and then they put their thing on it, right? So, yeah, that's usually how that goes.
Cool.
How often are you like writing? You have like a routine with it? You're like every day
since
at
the
this
baby,
time,
it's been
you know?
a lot of. It's been dipped down a bit, but it comes. I have to really be motivated. I'm not one of these people that can sit in a writer's session
Yeah.
and like spitball
Batch
ideas,
'em out.
man.
Yeah,
I can't.
man.
I can't do that. I hate it. I cannot force it. That's why I wouldn't be able to work as a songwriter.
Okay.
It would drive me insane. So
Yeah.
it has to be totally inspired, totally in the moment. Voice notes are good for that. You know what I mean? On your phone, right? So you could just quickly get it down. But
Yeah.
got to be into it. Because
Cool.
I forced a lot of songs, and they're just, I listen back and they're demos, and I'm like, oh, this is it's worse than bad. It's mediocre.
Oh my
You know what I
God,
mean? It's
yeah.
just like just
Uninspired.
uninspired
Yeah.
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah.
Trash.
That's what I was talking
that's
about, the
how that goes.
choreography. Yeah, I've looked back on some choreography because I'm in a job position.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, garbage. Like,
Yeah.
you could tell that I was just like, I have to pick a song, and now I have to choreograph this part, and now I have to move these kids, and now and you can feel it. Like when you see a piece of art and you're like, this was forced.
And
you know?
I've tried.
Yeah.
I've tried to sit down and write for commercials. I've tried
Yeah.
to, try a country song. And I'm like, this
Try
is...
a country
I'm not
song.
kidding. Just cause, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't. This is garbage. I'm
Yeah.
like, would I listen to this? No.
Yeah.
You have to be...
Yeah, exactly.
I'm very honest with myself. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like,
I
am I
feel
going to
like,
sit down and listen to this? No.
The more artists we talk to, everybody kind of has that same feeling. We're all very tough on ourselves. And
Yeah.
I'm the same way too.
As you should be.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say Katie was like really cool. She was talking about like a whole bunch of different like workshops and online courses and stuff that she was taking when she was doing songwriting. And I think that's kind of cool. That is kind of forcing it, but at least somebody's like giving you like, it's similar to like you're in school and they give you like direction, right? You have to write about this realm or this, like you said,
Yeah.
sit down and
No,
write a
but
country song.
I'm serious though, because
Yeah.
or like
it probably would be beneficial.
But it puts you in a different headspace. So
Yeah.
pretend you're writing for, pick a random artist and pretend you're writing for them.
Yeah.
Yada yada.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden you're not in your head.
It's not about you.
It's not about me.
You're imagining that other people's
Exactly.
perception, their
100%.
perspective.
Yeah. Oh, that's one tool. Like what I would do sometimes is just like remix. I'd download a bunch of random vocals off like YouTube or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then just remix those. That Live to Love track on our record is
good.
a remix of Ariana Grande Into You.
Oh.
So if you take out my vocals and put her song over top, it's the exact structure. It's the exact song length, I think, too. But it's
Wow.
but all of a sudden, once I mute her vocals, I have a song of my own. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay.
So like that's another writing tactic.
Yeah.
Dead Mouse talks about that too. He does that sometimes because
Yeah.
if the artist doesn't approve, then all he has to do is just mute the vocals, and that remix is now
His own.
his own original song.
Right.
Because all the notes are different. It's new chords, new rhythms, everything, right? So,
Right.
so yeah, if you put that Ariana Grande song on top of Live to Love, it's the same the whole way through. And I did that for a few songs throughout. Like the Never Really Did song, the Broken Liar song. I don't know if you remember that, but anyway, that was like an Ellie Goulding song.
Oh.
Exact same
I
thing. If
love
you took
Ellie
her
Goulding
vocals and
so
put it
much.
right on, same structure. It was like she's singing that song. Yeah.
Crazy.
Fun writing tactic, because all of a sudden you have verse, chorus, bridge, outro.
Totally.
Yeah.
Now
It
you gotta come
really,
up with words.
Yeah.
there, just so much music has been made in the history of music that sometimes you'll just write your own original thing and then be like, oh, that sounds kind of familiar. And
Did I
then
copy
just,
that?
You just wrote someone else's song and they're like, oh yeah, it's that. And I don't know, it can.
That happened
just
with us and the
There's only
Jonas Brothers.
So many
yeah.
combinations.
There's a song that was brought to our attention that sounds just like Shame on Me. Our friend Jake Myeri brought it up to us. I don't listen to the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
So he's like, you got to hear this song. So we actually kind of went through the veins of like talking to entertainment lawyers and stuff like that. And
Oh wow.
the whole thing was going to be very expensive.
Yeah.
So
Why you write yours first?
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
there
like
you go.
4 years earlier. And then,
You were gonna sue the Jonas Brothers?
yeah.
Amazing.
It's so expensive. We're going to have to do like a GoFundMe or something if anybody cares.
GoFundMe to
Yeah.
sue the Jonas
and
Brothers.
nobody would like
Natrolites sue
that.
Jonas Brothers. They
Yeah.
need money.
Yes, I love this. You're welcome to use the platform.
Yeah. But it's hilarious.
Everybody
like,
call in it.
I feel like that happens a lot. I'm not trying to sound pretentious or like whatever, but like you're an artist that has what, couple thousand followers, couple thousand listeners, yada yada.
Yeah.
Some producer comes along and goes, "Oh, that's a cool vibe." Psh, they'll never know. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just
They're
saying.
local, right? Jonas Brothers,
What's
where are
the
they
song?
from?
They're from the Falls.
They're not from the Falls.
What do you mean they're local?
Aren't they from? I thought they were from Toronto.
No.
Okay. What? I'm under a rock. Leave me alone.
They're LA
You guys
guys.
wish.
They're
You guys
LA
wish.
guys.
You're jealous. You're jealous that
I
I
am
have no
very
idea
jealous.
what's going on.
I'm very jealous.
Everyone's
Just
jealous of
Nick,
my ignorance.
Just like Nick Jonas, I'm jealous.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right. No, he was.
I
just,
celebrate their entire catalog.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. They were in Toronto with her girlfriend Jen, and that's why I was like, oh, are they from? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no.
I thought she wrote something like "Hometown Proud," but she must have just been like, "I'm in Toronto working, hometown proud."
Yeah,
I thought she was saying like they're from Toronto.
I don't.
They
think
shot
so.
a music video, and Jen was working on it
Oh,
in
cool.
Toronto, like 2 weekends ago.
Not from Toronto.
Okay, well, whatever. Fine. Let's sue him anyways.
Oh, I'd love to.
This is how we get on the map.
Yeah.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
you
Suing
wait until
the
you listen
Jonas
to it.
Brothers.
It's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna totally
It's
listen to it
weird.
now.
What song?
Yeah, what's their
the
song? What's
is
your song?
called Vacation Eyes.
Okay, I gotta check it out later.
And they have a piano intro, and then right after that piano intro, it's like, oh, wow, okay, this
your
is
song?
similar.
This is my song.
Yeah, it's
Oh
very
my
weird.
gosh.
Yeah.
Do you know if they follow you on Instagram?
I don't know. But the thing was, is I don't want to go too deep into this. This is a little ridiculous. But
Okay.
I feel like when The Weeknd posted our cover of his song on Twitter, I feel like that got a lot of producers to kind of
Right.
check out our page.
That might have been what happened.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I
faint.
don't know. Who knows, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I don't want to come off as being yada yada.
No.
It's just it was strange.
It's
It got brought up
identical.
to me and I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
It's identical.
Like, this is nuts.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, crazy.
I'm done.
We gotta
Yep.
check it out.
Yeah,
That's
now I
great.
gotta listen to it.
Well, yeah. So yeah, you guys are a 3-piece band, and I'm always impressed that you have such a full sound live. And I think I know how you guys do that, but I just was
Well, you shouldn't be impressed. No, we use tracks, and now because we don't play as much, we're gonna try to move a bit more away from that. Like our next show coming up on May 15th at the Warehouse in St. Catharines. We have
We'll put the link below
yeah.
for tickets.
Yeah, subscribe, guys. Subscribe.
Yeah, totally.
Jake Zapp, who's a local keyboard legend, is coming to play a synthesizer for us
oh cool.
on the 15th to kind of just make those songs come to life. And
So you'll have live synths.
yeah, exactly, right?
Cool.
So like we didn't really know anybody around that, you know, could do the things he could do and enjoy the same type of music that we play, right? So
Right.
and for a while, like, there's bands that I love that use tracks. Empire of the Sun, 1975.
Yeah.
It's the musicality that, you know, you play over top of the track, you know? We're not going up there and doing karaoke. It's
and-
not that, right? Like,
And you
it's,
wrote the
And you
track,
wrote the track.
obviously.
yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But it's some people, you know, we get slack for it sometimes, but like,
It's the same as people harass DJs, you know? They're
Yeah,
like, oh,
no,
they're not
but it's
playing. Like, I wrote it.
yeah, but it's
And
also
recorded
like
it.
it's fun to hear the song the way it's supposed to sound. Like, it's got swells and it's got, like, you know, claps or like whatever. Like,
Yeah.
there's certain like climactic moments that like are fun to hear live, and especially for us playing it, it's like it's exciting, when it swells up to
yeah.
a climactic part. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's when you don't have that, it's a bit weird. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why people kind of hate on that. Like I've seen some some metal bands that have like full like orchestra in the background. Like you're not just gonna
everybody
cut that
does
out
it.
because you're playing live and you can't afford the like 12-person orchestra that has to play along with that.
Yeah.
It's such a normal thing now. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Unless you're My Son the Hurricane.
And yeah, and it's probably
carry
all
12 piece.
synthesized anyways. But
yeah, but then what is it like? Here's $10 for you. Here's $10 for you. You know
I
what
literally,
Like,
yeah,
that's the other thing.
We're
Like
having
three
Dan
people.
on. I can't wait to ask that question.
We keep costs low, right?
Yeah.
I don't gotta feed these guys.
We share one hotel room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the answer to
Have
that.
you guys
know?
been rehearsing together with this guy?
I want to say yes, but
Ooh.
no.
Wow.
We've.
You trust him? Obviously.
Oh, he could go up there blind. Like he's.
Wow.
Oh, he's great.
Cool.
I've played so much with him, but he's done his homework, and we have some practice dates this week and whatnot. I'm not worried.
cool.
Good for you. Yeah, I'm
that'd
excited.
be great.
May
It's gonna be a
15th, you
blast.
said?
Yeah, May 15th.
Is that
at,
a Friday?
Thursday?
A Thursday. Okay.
Yeah.
Thursday, May 15th at the
Yeah.
warehouse. Yeah. Awesome venue, too. I love that venue.
Yeah, I try to film as much as I can. Film our shows and watch them back is like any
You
football
need
team
feedback.
does.
Yeah, you need the
Yeah, yeah.
feedback.
But that's the only venue where I watch the footage back and I'm like, oh, this slaps. This is like just like the subs are kicking. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not a show unless the sub is like hitting you in the chest. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like, any show where I'm like, they're like, it's like a safe mix. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
It's like it's like all this like soft stuff, but like if it's just crushing, like
Yeah.
that's the one venue where it does that, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll play there anytime.
Yeah, it's a smaller venue, but you can fit enough people, and then it ends up feeling like really, you
Yeah.
know, the energy's great in that place.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know about that banging sub.
Hey, whatever. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. It was great. It was so fun.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Osheaga last year, and I almost fainted. We were front row center of like 90,000
yeah,
people
yeah.
for Rufus to Soul.
Yeah.
I was front row, like here's the sub into my chest. I was like, can
Yeah.
this give you a heart attack?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, probably. Maybe.
No, I wasn't even worried. I was actually worried about my organs at that part. I was
Yeah,
just
it
like,
was a lot.
is it
It
going to
was some very
explode
low
in my body?
wavelengths. Very loud.
It was crazy. It was a bad choice. It was a
Freaky.
bad spot to pick.
Wow.
But we waited 6 hours through Flaming
it-
Lips,
it
so
was
I was
pretty
like,
good.
this is our spot. We waited 6 hours to get this spot.
You got to sit through Flaming Lips?
No,
Is that what you're
we
saying?
were there.
No,
for
no, it
Flaming
was
Lips, too.
amazing. It was amazing. It was
I was
amazing.
going to say, I'm like, that's okay. That's a bit
No,
weird.
we started during Flaming Lips. We're like, we like this spot. This is good. And then there was like 3 other acts before Rufus to Soul. And we were like, we're not
in
moving.
between, yeah.
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 And I literally almost got a
that could
physically
be,
induced
no,
heart attack.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Like, I don't think your body can handle that
Shaking
much.
your bones. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
like
that
those
much
subs are meant
subs.
for the entire crowd. and we were,
90,000
like,
people.
a foot in front of you.
Yeah.
You're outside. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to
Carry
get that
to the
sub
end
all
of the
way.
end
Yeah.
of the park. Yeah. It was
You
an
gotta be careful.
I
Yeah.
know, yeah. Next time I'm gonna go to the left or the right.
Yeah.
Anyways, crazy.
So yeah, what are some memorable performances for you? I was gonna do one good and one bad. Can you think of anything?
Best and worst performance.
Give you 50 bad.
Well, not
50
not
bad.
necessarily
yeah,
a bad.
Right.
That's how you get good.
no.
That's how you get
You're
good, guys.
amazing.
That's true. I'm not thinking like a bad performance, but just maybe
Something
something
ridiculous
crazy that happened.
happened.
or Fun
So
stories.
we were playing at the Garrison in Toronto. We were opening for a band called Civil Twilight, which is weird because the singer looked exactly like Robert Pattinson. I don't know if it was they were going off the Twilight theme or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, so we go up to Toronto. I hadn't really eaten, but I had like 2-3 beers, and at the time I loved wearing like neckties and dress shirts and a jacket on top of that in like a sweaty packed club. So we're playing our set. It's great. It's fun. Packed house, and I'm like, I'm gonna bath. There was the last song. I'm gonna puke, and so we're playing Take the World, and Nicoletti has to take over in the second verse singing because I leave the stage. I run backstage and I'm just puking my brains out.
Oh my god.
and this is a packed house. This is one of the best shows we ever had. And it was like, this is so crazy. I can't believe I'm puking right now. And so I wipe my mouth. I like get a quick drink from the tap and like I managed to come back. There's this keyboard solo, like a guitar solo at the end of the song. I managed to run out, grab my guitar, and crush the solo at the end of the song. And everybody's like, yeah. I don't know why, or I don't know if they knew I puked. I have no idea.
No, for sure they wouldn't
yeah,
know.
but there was a hallway that looked toward the people, so they were like, oh, what's he doing? You know? But that was just an empty stomach and a warm room and a couple 3 beers there.
Yeah.
But that was probably top. That was pretty intense because like to be able to come back and crush the solo, like you know how you feel after you puke.
Yeah, you're like dizzy.
You just want to like not see anybody. It's like
it's hard to even stand up. You're like,
that was intense. It was good and bad.
Yeah,
that
sounds
was a good
end
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
But like
Resilience.
yeah, we played the Troubadour in LA. That was a good one. That was a lot of fun. Just being able to play there. I almost had like a mini panic attack third song in because you kind of remembered where you were or remember where you are. I'm like,
oh my god,
I'm playing Troubadour right now. Like, this is wild. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm not at like Joe Blow's Bar and Grill. Like you know what I mean? Like this is crazy.
Were you opening for someone?
It was kind of like it was a last minute decision. We were there and we got the offer. Our friend's band was on the bill and they asked us to play.
Fun.
But yeah, that was a good one. But in terms of bad, oh man, like where do I start?
Yeah.
like that's just like normal, you know what I mean? So not even in terms of playing, but just atmosphere or promoter or yada yada. The list goes on, right?
Yeah.
It's just could be a bad night, but you know I hit all the right notes, you know. So I don't know. Maybe I'll think of one as we keep talking here. But
sure. That's good.
As long as no one's throwing things at you on stage, it's all right.
Yeah.
Those are the worst stories we've heard. People saying that they're getting, you know, or like fighting in the club or something, you know, like those shows are crazy. Something goes down.
That's happened, but still, it was a good show.
Yeah. You're like, it didn't touch me. I was on stage. Yeah, I think you're just such a seasoned performer. Like the fact that you've been doing it since grade 8. It's just, you're so comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom had to like call in so much because I'd be playing Thursday nights at the bar. You know what I mean? And I was like 16, 17 and like I don't know how or why I don't know. They're like, yeah, Matt's sick. I'm like, okay. He got home at 3.
Yeah.
The gig ended at 2.
Gizzy said you went to St. Mike's?
Yeah.
I thought you went to St. Paul.
That was a little bit. I went to St. Paul for a little bit.
I don't know how everyone just says they went to like a bunch of different high schools.
Yeah, I went to St. Mike's for the first 3 quarters. And
okay.
My mom was teaching at St. Paul. My sister was there.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
And then Nicoletti was there. Reese was there.
Right.
So there's, you know.
That's probably why I assumed you went there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
Because I knew they did.
High school's high school.
Yeah,
But St. Mike's was pretty cool. We were, you know, I like the people there. They were nice.
Were you at St. Paul when Navaroli was there? We were talking about him, Mr. Nav.
Yeah, I loved Mr. Nav. I never got to have him as a teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he came to St. Mike's and cleaned house. Yeah, and just because we had all like garbage equipment and really garbage equipment. I can't even stress to you how bad the gear was.
Taped together, stuff is just
real
glued back
but
together.
We were getting her done. We were playing the masses. We were setting them up and all the coffee houses and all that stuff. And Nav came in and he's like, "Okay, no, we're overhauling this."
Yeah.
But no, he's
good
great.
guy.
I love
He's
Nav.
a great guy. Yeah. James said he went back to school, like went back an extra year to like have him as a teacher.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, I think he said he just took like all music stuff.
Oh, I got out of this fast as I could.
I know, right?
No,
it's brutal.
thank you.
No, thank you very much.
Yeah, I only showed up for Battle of the Bands, and they got rid of it. There's no more of that stuff.
Really?
It's like maybe a talent show.
Yeah.
But like Battle was intense.
There was like at least 4 or 5 good bands, like and everyone.
Oh, yeah, it was wild.
Yeah.
Are kids making bands anymore?
I don't know.
No.
I don't even think they're playing music now.
Like, are you gonna spend $3,000 on a guitar or buy a laptop?
I'm gonna have to spend $3,000 on a guitar.
Okay.
I don't have anything anywhere close to that in my arsenal.
Well, when did you buy these?
Yeah, I guess
The
that's true.
80s?
A while
It's so
ago.
my
Still, though,
Strat is double the price.
Some of my favorites are like $200.
I hear you. I hear you. I guess it's the guitars I like. I don't know.
Oh yeah. The values of the old ones are going up. For
Like
sure.
my Strat I bought for $1,200. It's literally double.
Yeah.
Wow.
A Stratocaster,
Yeah.
Huh.
$2,400. You know what I mean? It's like, really, who's gonna buy that? And if you know, you can start off with a beginner. That's fine, but you have to stick with it long enough to care. You
Yeah.
know?
Make it work.
That's
yeah.
hard too. Yeah, learning instruments takes a long time.
So long.
Yeah, our kids are just looking for that, like, they want that quick hit or quick entertainment. So like, I mean, obviously we're taking them to task and we're working really hard on like having them perform and having them
Just
play music.
pays off.
Yeah, but
Because Annabelle sounds great.
it's like pulling teeth
Yeah.
Sometimes.
because they just want to watch TV.
Oh, 100%.
You gotta make sure they like it too.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It's hard.
It's a lot of work. Yeah. So yeah, I guess probably teenagers. It's probably less and less they're making bands. That would be my guess.
So yeah, when did you start playing music?
A guitar was put in my hand by my stepdad at 6 years old.
Wow.
And the first song I played was the bass line to With or Without You by U2.
U2, yeah.
And it hooked me. That was it. And then shortly after that, because my stepdad, Tom Maddock, he is really involved with the musical theater stuff in the area. So like Garden City Productions and whatnot.
Okay.
And so he plays guitar for all those shows, right?
Wow. No, I didn't know that.
So when I was a kid, he would bring me and he'd sit me in the pit with the band and go, shh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to watch these incredible players right up close. Like, oh, it was phenomenal. And then the other, because that was the first riff that got me, but the second riff that got me was from Jesus Christ Superstar. And I saw my stepdad. He was, because everything cuts out and then that riff comes in and I'm like,
This is amazing.
I'm like, that riff got me. And
Yeah.
that was one of those things where it's like, I just really didn't look back from that point. And then he got me into classical guitar when I was in grade 4.
Wow.
So a lot of that, a lot of practice.
Okay,
Like you
so
were taking
did-
lessons?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Conservatory stuff.
Yeah.
No, we didn't know that. It's funny, like we've had our, so many of our friends on and we're like, how do we never talk about these things?
Well, yeah, I'm always just curious who actually was like a music lesson kid and who just kind of, learned
Self-taught,
by
yeah.
ear, self-taught, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, I know a bit about theory, like enough to sound smart, but like to actually know what I'm doing and what I'm soloing, and like I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like,
No, but just
I
the
have a gist.
exposure and the
Yeah.
education, I think, is like kind of what, makes you a musician when you're
Sure.
at a really young age.
Yeah.
It's like learning a second language at a young age, right? Like you just have that like repertoire in your, it's the practicing that you were doing at that age, which is incredible.
Yeah.
That's what makes it, brings out the talent.
I really didn't appreciate those classical songs at the time. I couldn't care less. But now I look back, I'm like, oh, this is pretty heady stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I can look back and be like, oh, this is all like, okay, I understand why this goes to this chord and this chord now. Before you're just, you're plugging in numbers, right? And
exactly.
doing what your dad
As
tells
a
you to
kid,
do.
you don't
Yeah.
really understand why you're doing it.
Yeah.
You're
No,
just-
you enjoy it though. It sounds
Yep.
good. It
Yep.
sounds pretty.
Yeah.
And then, so it's funny because my stepdad taught me how to play guitar, and then my dad was like, I'll write songs, because he was a radio person. He was a radio broadcaster, right? So he was a disc jockey. And so his thing was like, he was on air when he was like in his teens and his 20s playing all these, he was on like a soft rock radio station.
Yeah.
So like, I'll write a song and show it to him. He goes, oh man, this sounds like, Living in Marina Del Rey by Mark Jordan or whatever. Like I'm like, who? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so I go
yeah.
look it up. I'm like,
It does.
oh man, this is wild. So like,
Yeah.
it kind of like through my DNA, kind of like that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
he
yeah,
takes,
a
he
lot
takes a
of
bit of credit for the
education,
songwriting.
but yeah.
Cool.
Having parents that just have those like musical repertoires are incredible.
Yeah.
Because they're
Oh, man.
constantly either like showing you stuff or like relating it, right? And
Yep.
just being like, oh yeah, you should listen to this. Oh, that sounds like
Yeah.
this one. And so this is pre-Spotify when we were growing up,
Yeah.
where there wasn't just these giant data banks. My parents, had huge CD collections.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy at how much exposure you're getting at that age. What a difference it makes.
I agree.
Well, it
Yeah.
probably would have been records.
No, we had CD. My dad had CDs.
Well,
for sure.
I still have a huge CD collection.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, that was the 20 years of CDs or 15 years of CDs, and now
Yeah.
they're
and then
obsolete.
you'd scratch it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And it's you're like,
Such a
I did love
bummer.
this CD,
They
but
were-
now
Yeah.
it's scratched. So
Yeah.
Now
I
what?
get to like 2 minutes in and it's like, well, guess I better change the song.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's
that
not,
sucks.
just, because like I had the Europop album. I will say, I'm blue, da-ba-dee, I'm
Oh,
blue,
yeah,
da-ba,
yeah.
I'm blue. I can't listen to that one. That's scratched.
Europop.
Well, I had
That album was great. The whole album. I
was
know there's
incredible.
only one song that everyone
Incredible.
listened to, but it was amazing.
amazing record.
Yeah.
And I had my Anti-Shock CD Walkman. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
like
Anti-Shock.
yeah.
Yeah.
So false advertising.
No.
Yeah.
False advertising.
Apparently, you can't drop it on the ground, step on it, and it doesn't skip.
Yeah.
Lies.
Bum me out.
Yep.
Yeah, we totally. I feel like that was like our first date, is we were just like hanging out, listening to our CD players,
Yeah,
showing
probably.
each other CDs. Sitting by
Back
the
in my
Valleyway
day.
pool. Yeah, sitting at the Valleyway pool. Both had a walk.
that's nice.
Discman.
You know what? Actually, I might still
Still have it.
mine.
Of course you do.
Yeah, hidden somewhere.
He just hides all his garbage all over the house.
Maybe
so I
not
can't
though.
find
You might
it.
have gotten to it.
Or it
I
runs
think
out
I'd
of
painted on the top
AA
of it or
batteries.
something. Yeah.
Double A batteries?
or whatever it took.
Wow,
Or
yeah, I
just
never
die.
even thought of that.
There's so many facets to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be walking to school like I'm carrying a dinner plate.
Did you have like a big like binder of CDs that you had to carry around? And like I did that, and
didn't go
then
that
I
far.
got one stolen in high school once, and I just had all the empty cases back home. That was devastating.
No.
Yeah.
No.
All
Which
my
one was it?
CDs.
Which one got stolen?
Which
So
one?
many
No,
CDs.
so
There was, like,
many. I had a
35
I thought you
binder.
meant one got
No.
stolen.
No, it was a
Oh.
whole binder of
A
like,
binder. There's like 25 or 30 in there, something like that.
Binders were a big thing. Pokemon cards, CDs,
Yeah.
Pogs.
Pogs, just
true.
binders.
Yeah.
Just carry around
Binders,
binders. Kids
yeah.
have binders.
Now there's laptop all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not even.
Just on your phone.
Yeah.
Phones,
Exactly.
yeah. Look at my visuals of stickers.
Yeah. So, who are your biggest musical influences?
Oh boy.
The Bee Gees.
Yeah, I'm sure
They're
there's lots.
fantastic.
I know.
I would say maybe that like kind of defined like the sound that you came to.
I mean, I gotta say Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's number one. Michael Jackson, they're probably number two, and then it's a fight between all the bands. That was always in my mind. Writing was like the mixture of what I can do from a Michael Jackson and Prince thing, mixing it with the Strokes, something like that, right? So,
Yeah, cool.
so Strokes too.
Totally. Yeah, they're great.
Beck, I would sit and listen to Beck as a kid nonstop.
Ah.
Yeah, Radiohead. Tom, my stepdad, he's so funny. He just blare these tunes in his car, and those are some of the most formidable songs, like "The Seed" by The Roots. Like it's like it comes down to songs, right? Like I don't know, but in terms of like I don't know, I'd say like Prince, Michael Jackson, The Strokes. I guess Oasis.
You guess? You
I
have
guess
a whole tribute band of them.
I know, but I like their attitude almost more than the songs. You know what I mean? Like I like songs, sure, but
Their
like
songs are great.
yeah, no, I know, but
Okay.
like in terms of like what defined my stuff, I don't know. Those are,
Yeah,
like,
it's
the big
funny
three.
because
It
I
really
wouldn't.
is. It's
That's,
hard
I
to
mean,
pin
Prince
down.
and Michael Jackson for sure, but
Yeah.
you're just so like funky that I'm surprised of all the other things that you mentioned.
But then I discovered like you discover things along the way because like as a teenager it was British it was British music, a lot of British music, a lot of British indie like the Libertines and Kasabian and all those, the Cribs, and then it moved to like Justice and Daft Punk and
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
that's
So it's like
more what I would have like guessed. But you're right. I guess it's all later in life.
yeah, exactly. And then
Getting into the
and then my
electronic
brain was trying to
music.
combine those two right?
Right.
Yeah.
Especially with the synths and the
Empire
talk
of the
box.
Sun blew my mind.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
We just saw them recently in New York, in Brooklyn. Oh my god.
But that's
I
almost
can't
getting
even-
back to the musical theater thing where it was like, this is a spectacle. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
what the hell is he
It
wearing?
was an
You know what I mean?
entourage.
Like,
It was an entourage. He only had 2 dancers, but like they were just perfect.
Yeah, it was a
Like the
spectacle.
yeah,
for sure.
the
and like
choreography
he's just
and the
shredding these solos.
Yeah.
Like he's just like this. I don't even know what you'd call it. Like he's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. But
yeah,
that
and their
when that
musicality and his vocals and
Yeah.
everything about them.
when that first record came out in 2008,
Yeah.
Wow.
the artwork alone, you're just like,
Oh yeah.
whoa,
When
okay,
you showed
I
me
have to
them-
listen to this.
Yeah, when you
Right?
showed me them, I literally went home that night and bought every one of their vinyls.
Oh, come on.
Because I wanted the art this big. I didn't want
That's what
the
I'm
art this
saying.
big. I wanted every page to be this big. Like,
That's it. They really took that to heart.
yeah.
And like,
They're
they-
all about all the art.
yeah, that first record though, you can't beat that. There's a bit of a dirty indie quality to it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's a bit cheaper production. I don't want to say
Yeah.
cheaper, but it's the only word that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everything after that is a bit glossier.
Yep.
But that first record just
Yeah, they'll keep going back to some
Yeah, it's
like
great.
slushy like music video stuff. But yeah, the production and like most of their music videos is just incredible.
oh yeah, it's all just art based.
Ugh,
But like when
so
the
much
concert
art.
is a spectacle.
Yeah,
know what I mean? So,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's what blew me away. We got to see them in New York, and we saw them in Toronto, and it was dead. We
Yeah.
saw them at Sound
What?
Academy. It was dead.
Crazy.
I could walk to the
on.
bar, to the front, no problem. You know what I mean? And like, I remember
Wow.
the curtain came down, and he like almost like chuckled, like he was kind of like,
Oh,
Wow, we're
no
never
one's
coming here again.
Yeah.
No.
Damn, that's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
what ruined it for us.
yeah,
Then I think
crazy.
like pandemic. Well, we did a whole podcast on it, on like going to New York and seeing Empire of the Sun,
Oh, really?
because it was like it was amazing
yeah.
for us. And I think we did a whole bunch of cool stuff that weekend. But yeah, they're
The New
it
York
was just
crowd
amazing.
loved it. The Toronto
It
crowd
was-
couldn't. They were like this.
It was
Yeah.
packed. It was packed, and the
Just
theater was
stare.
Toronto
amazing.
crowd.
Yeah, the New York crowd. Everybody's jumping.
Yeah,
We are the people. Like,
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Our kids are like obsessed with them now too. And like we watched an interview before we did the podcast, and like like you said, like whatever year you were talking about, like they're getting up there in age, and now they have a whole.
mate.
Yeah.
It's
They
all
look
about
amazing,
the art, mate.
and they still have like a whole another generation of like kids that like they're bringing it back, and they're doing remixes now. People are remixing their music. Like they're amazing. I love them. That's what I would have said. That's what I would have guessed as like an influence, but.
Yeah, and then
Obviously, you know,
Breakbot, massive
Yeah.
fan. The production he does, like all the French touch stuff,
Yeah.
like Ed Banger Records, Justice, Breakbot, Sebastian.
Yeah, Justice is so good.
Yeah, and it takes like Breakbot is like Justice Light, right? So it's Justice without all the distortion.
Yeah.
It's just clean, and very interesting chords. Very musical. There's a lot going on. It's a bit too much for some people. I love it. I think it's perfect. But
Go on and check that out. I've never heard of them.
I don't know. I could keep going, but those are the core.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah. Actually, I want to take a break. Well, yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it.
And then we'll be back.
Breakdown.
From a chemical sky, and I have to try, 'cause that's how I feel when you come by. I try to take another deep breath, but I can't yet, 'cause you're sitting on my chest, and I don't regret it. I'm so high, I can't even see she's on her phone, and I'm so blind, I can't even see I'm on my own, I can't do this no more. So what you gonna do when I come around, when the same old up is the same old down, and that was then and this is now, but don't be mad, she said, I think you need to be set free again.
All right, we are back. We're hanging out today with Matt Taylor from the Natrolites, and they are prepping for their upcoming show on May 15th at the Warehouse. We can't wait to check it out. We think you should too. So yeah, we were talking about your musical influences, and now we would love to talk about your gear preferences.
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
They all have to be over $3,000 apparently.
Yeah,
Money bags.
Not this one.
He's got that plumber
Okay.
money.
I love my Strat. It's the thing I've played for years. I've kind of souped it up over the past little bit, put a new neck on it.
Wow.
But that thing has served me so well. That is the fun part about a Strat. You can edit it. It's not like other like hollow body guitars
true.
or like certain Gibsons.
With the necks attached.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
So like the Strat is almost like the PC of guitars. So
Yeah.
I would have to say it's got to be my favorite piece of gear, just because it's been with me so long.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's
It's your
any
first baby.
guitarist knows. It's just like I don't know, and you think about getting rid of it sometimes, and you're like, nah. You wake up the next day like, nah, I still love you.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You're the best.
What would you get rid of it for?
I don't know. Another guitar
Yeah.
that you can't mess around with. I don't know.
Yeah.
But apart from that, there's also the talk box. That's a cool piece of gear that I own.
Yeah.
And that's also served me well over the years.
And you brought it here.
Yeah, I did. I brought it here. We'll
Yeah.
do a couple samples and snippets from stuff that I've came across or like inspired by it. So like Zapp and Roger. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Zapp and Roger. They had songs like Computer Love and I Want to Be Your Man. More bounce to the ounce. And that goes like this.
Bar bounce, bar bounce, more bounce, much more bounce. Ooh.
So that was like their big dance hit back in like the 80s. And Roger Troutman, he played a talk box live. And instead of Peter Frampton using the guitar, he uses a keyboard. And so it gives it a much more rigid computer sounding
Yeah.
element, right? Later, give it like Daft Punk would use that sound, right? But Roger Troutman is the guy who kind of started this whole trend.
The keyboard talk box.
The keyboard talk box, as opposed to like Peter Frampton, who used the
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah.
And you just get a different sound. But I like the rigidity of the keyboard, right? So like then you have like Daft Punk doing "Lose Yourself to Dance," so it goes like.
Come on, 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 come on.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So like when you play it live in a club, and that sound is like pumping through the speakers, it kind of people just kind of turn and look, and I don't know. It's ear catching. It's something I really got obsessed with at the time. So we incorporated it into one of our songs called "Shame on Me."
Yeah.
Shame on me, put your blame on me, put your hate on me too. I don't.
If I hit the right notes, I could, do the song. But
I bet you couldn't even look you in the eyes when she told you I'm moving on. Don't say I didn't warn you.
so we did that, and we doubled it with a vocal, like a live vocal, and that's how it kind of got that sound. What we also did was a series on our YouTube page called Talkbox Tuesdays, and every Tuesday we'd release like a cover of a song, because I didn't want to, like, let me backtrack. So being an original band is really hard. So to get any sort of traction at all, you're trying to do whatever you can.
Yep.
And covers are an easy way to do that. And instead of, sitting in front of a camera and playing an acoustic guitar and, just singing, I wanted to do something different, right? So I'm like, if we do covers, reluctantly, we'll do talk box covers. So like we'll make them vibey and like put like, kind of like R&B synths behind it. You guys play live, I'll play the talk box. And those did pretty well.
Yeah.
Right. So like
really
they,
well.
yeah. So they actually kind of
To
like
the point where the Jonas Brothers ripped you off.
well, I mean,
You heard it
that
here
was our own
first.
song.
You heard it here first.
that was our own song. But the covers the covers did well. They did what they were supposed to do. They got traction. Whether that translated to our original stuff, I don't know. That's sometimes the pitfalls of doing covers, right? You end up sometimes your covers get more popular than your own songs, right? So that's kind of what happened. So The Weeknd took our cover of Out of Time and posted it on his Twitter there, and I woke up the next morning with like thousands of like hits and likes and stuff like that.
So fun.
But it just, and it was, what was funny about that was I was bugging the guys. I'm like, we have to do this song. Because when that album came out, it's a great album. It's like very 80s inspired. And,
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And nobody was covering it. And I'm like, let's just do it, man. Like this is such a cool tune. And so what they did was they just filmed themselves and then recorded their parts and then sent them to me. Yeah. I put them together. So we never actually played in a room. You know what I mean? I just sent them to bed track.
Yeah.
So they played to the song and I'm like, cool. I'm like, we got it. Sick.
Sounds great.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like it's the language of robots.
what?
I feel like it's the language of robots, the talk box.
Yes, it is the language of the sad robot. It kind of makes it like a romantic, how you say?
Yeah, exactly.
It's all the French, man. It's like, that's why.
Talk box is all French?
It's the French touch that like, you know, it was Daft Punk and like the vocoder stuff. They really like... took like what Roger Troutman was doing with Zappa Roger and just took it as far as it can go, you know? So, I don't know.
So good.
The vocoder is such a French thing too. You hear a lot of vocoder on. French music, romantique, robot. The Weeknd record though was like very retro. Very 80s inspired. So I was like, oh dang. This isn't like a bunch of 808s and like sub bass. This is groovy stuff, right? So I'm like, oh, we gotta cover this. This is right up our alley, right? So it paid off though, absolutely. We haven't done one since, and honestly, it's kind of hard to top. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like,
they're great though.
Yeah.
No, I know, but like, you gotta like it. You don't understand, man. Like,
it's
it
work.
takes so long to perfect those. Like the other videos were live.
Yeah.
We did probably 25 takes each.
Wow.
Because we were playing the whole song.
Exactly.
And I'm like, if I hit a wrong note, it's like, well, start over. Or somebody else hits this. Oh, yeah. It was very raw.
Oh,
yeah. Because at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't really know how to use editing software. Yeah. So, like, it's more just like efficiency. I don't know, like what you call it. Like, it's more just like, well, I don't want to have to edit this, so we might as well.
We gotta nail it.
Like old school, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, think about, I was gonna say diligence, but I know. And like when you're practicing something, you just want to nail it. So I think you have the same kind of determination when you're doing something like that. But
25, 30 takes.
Wow.
Easy.
That must have taken you like a whole weekend.
Oh, yeah. No, we did it in a day because we were focused on getting them out on a Tuesday, right? Because Talk Box Tuesday, whatever.
Oh, that's so
like
fun.
we do it on a Sunday or whatever, and just some of those were grueling because like
was it during the pandemic?
No, it was
like
before
pandemic
that.
Project. Okay, I'm surprised. I didn't. I like I said, I live under a rock, but.
No, but like you look on like Instagram reels nowadays, like with people playing, they're all miming.
Now I just pay attention to your wife because she's posting baby pictures.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the real star now. I'm old.
Yeah. You get tagged in it. Don't worry. You're doing your part.
I do.
Yeah, you get to take 50% credit.
It's true.
Amazing.
So yeah, you've been the front man for an Oasis tribute band the last little while. Yeah, how's that been? Well, I like what we were talking about before, that you said it's just kind of that fun of like, being 14 and getting with your buddies. And
we talked about it. I don't even think we were recording yet.
No, we weren't. It was off air.
It's getting back to like, that's just fun, man. That's just pure joy, pure fun. Like it's playing dress up. It really is. Like,
Yeah, we couldn't believe it. We thought we were coming to see the Natrolites, and it was your Oasis cover. And I was
don't know why that happened.
So full character right now. It was amazing.
Yeah, but so this Thursday we're doing that, and then the next Thursday is the Natrolites show where I'm gonna not be Liam Gallagher.
Right.
Try not to be Liam Gallagher at least. But yeah, no, it's the guys I'm playing with are like the best. Paul Gigliotti is Noel, and we do it proper, man. We get in fights on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen enough of like footage of them, but just like watching the two of you guys play off each other was amazing.
Yeah, but there's just days where he's needed a slap, so I've slapped him. There's days where I've needed a slap, so he slapped me. Do you know what I mean? So you just go on like that about it. It's nothing.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Anyway, end scene. So it's just it's getting back to that thing of
does
like.
Does he progressively get intoxicated on stage?
No, quit drinking, man.
No, I meant.
He does, yeah.
Okay, I was like, is this me just reading into this, or is he getting progressively fake drunker?
Yeah. Who, me? No,
well,
Liam.
I just thought you were. Yeah, I thought like his maybe as like an artist, he's like, you know.
Yeah, you never know. But yeah, clearly it's. But I mean, if you had to tour with your sibling, you probably
that's might what happened. You'd have to drink.
Oh yeah, like me and my sister. My sister's Liam. I'm Noel.
Yeah.
100%. But the guys are great. But that's where we all started. It was started with copying the Strokes, copying Arctic Monkeys, copying Oasis. Paul was in an Oasis tribute band before Wave.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So we're all having like, it's kind of funny. Honestly, it's where we come to rehearsal, I feel like I'm like 12. You know what I mean? Like it's just, it's a little strange, but it sounds great, and people dig it. Now, the opener, I'm really excited for. It's a tribute to The Cure.
Yeah.
Gizzy was telling us. Yeah,
Gizzy and Taylor Laszlo and I forget who else, TJ and Dan Siri.
Yeah.
And those guys are all amazing. So I'm just excited to see them. Last time we did the Oasis show, there was no opener. So it was just us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd
and
be
you guys
nice
did one album. Are you doing like a spatula this time? Oh,
so
you're doing a whole album.
We did the first record, Definitely Maybe.
Yeah.
Last time. And then we're doing the second record, which is What's the Story, Morning Glory.
Yes, it's my favorite.
Which has Wonderwall and Don't Look Back in Anger. So the best part is everybody's gonna sing those songs. I'm just gonna like chill.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's pure fun, man. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I think that's my motto for everything music related. If it ain't fun, man, like
not doing it.
Yeah, if it just weighs on you, I don't know.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my motto nowadays for sure.
I guess that's a good prelude into the fact that I know obviously we've mentioned it. It's not a surprise, but you're a new dad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Newly dad.
Yeah.
And I think that that really carries. Like once you have that perspective, we were talking a little bit off air, but like once you have that experience and you step into that role, you're like everything else. We always say, our friend Sean Harris tells us, if it's not a absolutely yes, it's an absolutely no once you become a parent, because you have your priorities straight instantly. The second that baby comes, you're like, if it's not feeding my soul and it's not fun and it's not giving me that like positive energy that I need to like push myself up, then I'm not doing it. So I don't think it's surprising that you've kind of like stepped into that headspace as a parent.
Yeah, well, you see the minutes tick by.
Yeah, they grow so fast, especially in that first year.
Yeah, and all of a sudden her face looks older, and even at 9 months, you're just like, oh man.
Yeah, now
your
she's
legs
sitting
are
up.
longer.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And, I had a moment the other day. I was bawling my eyes out.
Aww.
Oh yeah. It's too much.
Yeah.
But she's
cute.
incredibly happy, and she loves everything we do with her, and it's an incredible, life-changing experience, and I highly recommend it. And yeah.
Wait till you hit 2 years. We'll get you back on the
it's
podcast to
all
hear
good.
about that.
I'm done, guys.
Yeah.
Wait till you hit 2 kids. Never mind 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
That's the big change.
2 years was a lot, and then you're right. Once you have a second kid,
Yeah.
I'm
I've heard
like,
people call
oh,
it hobby
man.
parenting with one kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
There's always 2 people, 2 against 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, hobby parenting. That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But yeah, so now as a father, like kind of how has that changed in your life? Like you're a tradesman, you're a musician, you have a family, like
Well, that's another thing that I highly recommend for any musician is the trades. Absolutely. We all work with our hands to begin with, but I think for me, it's so weird. It's like, it's calming in a way. I swear to you, I work harder at a gig than I do on a job.
Huh.
You would think otherwise, but
yeah.
I certainly sweat more.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't work hard enough. Who knows?
No,
But,
I think it's just like it's so taxing on your brain to be like, okay, what's playing
this
music
is all I've done since I
wild.
was a teenager, right?
Yeah.
And playing music. So like having dirty clothes and like just not having 100 people with their eyes on you. You're not singing. Like it was very taxing to be a nonstop musician, and people who can do it.
Well, yeah,
All the power to you.
We've had a couple people that have been like just serial like giggers. I
Oh,
guess.
what was Katie's number? Katie was like up to
Katie
like 400. I'm like, you
and Gizzy too.
Yeah.
But like you were
2 or 3 shows a day
you were,
sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
How long were you?
You're
like
a professional musician.
Every week since I was 14, 15.
Wow.
Like
Wild.
till I joined the trade in
2020?
No, 2019.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
2019. So like that whole time, but just crazy stuff happens, right? Like it's such an unpredictable world. And I don't regret any of the times, you know what I mean? So it's all learning, but my gosh, like it's taxing, you know what I mean? So the moments that were fun, they were a bit few and far between, right? You know what I mean? The other moments there's so many gigs where you just
Why am I here?
I'm
What
good.
am I doing this? Yeah. Why am I
Yeah.
singing this song for the 900th time?
And so like the people who want to do that and can do that, go right ahead. I won't stand in your way. But to be able to pick and choose what I can do now is absolute freedom. It really is.
Yep.
And pure joy.
I think you bring up a good point too of like seeing that parallel to, I mean, you could have picked up any profession going from like,
Yep.
doing permanent gigging.
Well,
but
James thinks I'm nuts.
yeah,
Yeah, he's like, manual labor. Ugh.
yeah, but I think it's for me, it's more of like the challenge in your brain. Whatever job I think you pick, going from being like a full-time performing artist, you need your brain to be working.
Yeah.
So if you can't have a job, like the trades are great because there's still like so much problem solving involved. And yeah, it's physical, but you're right. I think playing music like that, performing with that much energy coming out of you is way more physical labor.
Especially when you're not into it. Like I just really, I don't want to sound like I'm crabby about it. You know what I mean?
No.
Like I really don't want to come off like that. It's just
No.
in my head, it was like, okay, I could be doing something else right now, and
Well, and
worrying
think
about my
about-
future.
Think about what you were saying with like, you have to be inspired. So the chance that you're going to be
That never goes away.
inspired every time playing like 20 shows a week, there's no way.
No.
So I find the same way when I spread it out and I only have a performance every once in a while. I am really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm excited because it's special.
Yeah.
Not just trying to pump out all this performing, like,
But even for people who actually want to come see you, if they see you like all the time, it's boring for them too, right?
Yeah.
Like it's called overexposure. Like,
Yeah.
And so when musicians, it's a double-edged sword, and everybody hits that. Where bands come up with 2 different band names. One is their cover band name, one is their original band name, because they can't. If they're just playing music, they have to survive on music money.
Yeah.
So tonight we're playing as Yada Yada. We're playing covers because we got to make money. But you're going to come see me for free because we're playing covers. But all of a sudden we have an original show next week as a different name. Tickets are $20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a hard sell.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I could just come see you at the bar.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, why would I give you ticket money? I don't like you that much.
Oh, it's horrible.
Right. So, but if you're living off it, you're screwed. What do you do? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like, there's obviously ways to do it proper, but
Full costume,
Yeah.
mask, glasses,
Yeah.
wig,
I considered that. Yeah.
so no one knows who you are.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the band called Here Come the Mummies?
No.
Oh, check them out. Yeah, I think you would like them.
Oh, that's
Is that how they dress?
They dress as mummies
It's amazing.
every time.
Genius.
I know. And so, yeah, the story, the like whispers behind it is that they were all just like, you know, Grammy winning artists and they lost the rights to their music. That was like the storyline behind them.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know
they
how
weren't
much
allowed to
validity
play
is,
or
but they're
something
not
like
allowed
that.
to play as
Now-
themselves.
story.
Now it's like
I know, it's a rad
secret
story.
of who they are.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
there's no.
Daft Punk did the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it could just be like, we don't want you to know who we are because we want to keep our privacy. Like, who knows what the actual story is behind
It's a
it? But
great
regardless,
story.
you don't know who they are. Like, even on their
you
website,
know the Daft Punk
it's like,
story? How they became robots?
no.
On the 9th month, on the 9th day in 1999, their studio blew up, and they came out of the rubble as this.
Oh.
Oh my!
How did I not know
Didn't know
gosh,
that?
how do I not know
Yeah.
that story?
It's ridiculous, but
That's
it's like
ridiculous.
an origin story, right? It's like Phoenix rising from the ashes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it actually happen though? Damn it! I wanted it to be real.
I don't know.
Just
I don't know.
lie to
I
me.
wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know about the mummies either. But anyways, check them out. Here come the mummies. They're so
It's a
fun.
great backstory.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, they play as like full mummies, and we always go see them like around Halloween as like a fun thing. I'm like, probably they're really busy in October.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, just like a Halloween themed band, you know. But they're crazy. Like they're just so good. How many is there? 8?
Are they Canadian?
8
Yeah,
mummies?
there's 8 or 9. No, I
No,
don't.
they're
They're
from
not
the
Canadian.
States.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from the States.
Interesting.
They like come in as a full marching band from the back of all the venues and come up to the stage.
No way.
And then
Yeah, it's super
killer
funky.
show.
It's
So good.
great.
We actually
amazing.
brought our kids, which was a waste of money, by the way. When you're like, oh, my kid's 1, I want to take him to a show, don't do it. Oh, my kid's 2, I want to take him to a show, don't do it. My kids are 9 and 5.
You know
don't
what?
do it. They passed out at like 11 o'clock.
Annabelle was
the
into it. Phoenix slept the whole time. Yeah.
Anna fell asleep too.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe she did.
Who cares?
Yeah, my parents took me to go see U2 when I was 10.
Oh man.
And I'm like, I'm not going in there. That's way too loud. And they're like, we're missing the opener, Matt. You know, they just. I'm like, you gotta get me earplugs or something. I ain't going in there.
God.
Way too loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was good because we took them to. Was it the Phoenix? No, it wasn't the Phoenix. Oh, we went to that Masonic temple.
Yeah, it was a Masonic hall.
It was a Masonic temple in Toronto.
What are they? It's literally called the concert hall, I think.
Yeah, it's called the
it's
concert
funny.
hall.
We auditioned for Disband in that building.
Yeah.
Remember that
yeah?
ridiculous Much Music show?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Disband?
Totally.
Yeah, we actually auditioned for that. That was a funny day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was weird.
Did it go the way you wanted it to go?
No, it's just very weird. They had the 4 judges, and like
Yeah.
the first 2 judges were like, "Yeah, that was good," and then they're like, "Cut, stop, blah blah blah." Then the director runs out, and he's like, talking in the ear of the other 2 guys, and then they're like, "All right, roll," and then the next 2 guys were like, "Yeah, nah, not feeling it." You know, I'm like,
Wow.
okay, that was weird. I'm like, all right, it sounded like they were going to say yes, but when that guy came in, they're going to say no. That's very strange.
Weird.
But that was the heyday of Much Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When that really auto-tuned hardcore band, Stereos.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
What a weird time. What a weird time.
What a weird band. Ugh.
Then there was a San Sebastian band. They all came from that show. But yeah.
Cool.
Weird stuff. But it was
Reality
in that
music
it was
TV.
in that building.
Yeah.
It was a very weird place.
My
Yeah.
mom said we used to be called
That's
the
weird.
Rock Pile.
That place did?
Yeah. That's what my Auntie Rita said. We were
Oh.
there. I think.
Oh. I don't know.
Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, a while ago you said you had taken up DJing and
Oh my God.
just for fun, and like I was always curious because at the time you were super stoked about it and you were like, "Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
come
I was
over, I'll
pretty
show you
excited
some
about it.
stuff." And I wanted to hear it. Like, just I wanted to hear you as a DJ. It would have been awesome. But I don't know. Do you still do that? Do you still mess around with
It's so
it,
much
or?
fun on your own because nobody's requesting songs. But I think once you get out and start clubbing and not clubbing, but
Clubbing.
no, doing sets at
At
everybody and their
ungodly
brothers
hours.
but even for anything like or a wedding or something, it's just
Okay,
everybody's gonna request songs. Like at least as a musician, you're like, oh, I don't know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no excuse when you're a DJ. It's like, no, you're playing this song.
Look it up.
Yeah, exactly.
And suffer through it.
You have no you have no say in
No
this.
excuse,
So at home, when I get to put together like my favorite disco playlist and match all the keys, because that's essentially all it is, tempo and key, right? So when I could sit there and just mash up two things and then just put that on loop and do things like that, like that's the fun.
Yeah.
That's where I get an absolute kick out of it. If somebody would allow me to do that set, then so be it. But I don't know.
Well, I think when you're like a writing DJ, nobody's like, I don't, like you said, I don't go see like professional DJs and I'm yelling requests at the stage. Like, I'm there to see their set,
Yeah,
This,
no, that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
Like if it was
I haven't been to that many DJ sets. Oh, actually, we went to Oshiaga and there was a whole stage of DJs.
Yeah.
No one was yelling at them to play what, you're
No,
just,
that's
you're
totally
there to hear
different.
their music.
Totally different. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that's
think
what
it's just a
mean.
different type of songwriting.
If you're
That
just
would-
like wedding DJ or something.
Yeah, but that would be the only environment where it would like be suitable. It's like, oh no, he DJs this style.
Yeah.
Yada yada.
He's playing
You know what I
his
mean?
music.
Yeah, exactly.
Daft
Which is,
or Dead Mouse, play this song,
yeah, no, exactly.
He probably would.
But we saw Breakbot in Toronto, and he did a great like night, and then all of a sudden he starts going into like Lil Jon and like all these random rap songs. I was like, oh no, he's giving in. He's giving in to the crowd because it's like I just wanted to hear disco. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
'cause that's the thing. Like disco gets a
weird.
bad rap, man. Because like disco is so
Disco's
musical.
amazing.
Yeah.
Disco's so
What do you mean
musical.
it gets a bad
Totally.
rap?
No, a lot of people just hate it. They think it's corny, but like it's
Oh,
they-
yeah, for sure.
but they think of the corniest stuff you can think of.
Yeah.
And there's so much
Well, that was even like
musicality in it.
I love it.
In the deep cuts.
Yeah.
just when I was growing up, I remember just hearing about the Bee Gees and just the name and stuff. It just sounded funny, and like I just never listened to it, whatever. And then I was older and actually heard the Bee Gees, and
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this is great.
Amazing.
Oh yeah. Like so many chord changes
Yeah.
and just perfection.
How
no
many people
auto
do you
tune.
think
Yeah.
lost their virginity to the Bee Gees? Like immediately. If a guy put that on, I'd be like, all right, it's fine.
Like can you
Like-
imagine that? Barry's like, I'm gonna do my vocal. What was that?
Amazing. Can't even.
But yeah, no, it's the musicality in that stuff is incredible.
Yeah.
And that's the music I like to DJ.
Cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, like funk and disco. It's
Yeah.
it's great.
That's
Cool
awesome.
stuff. The cool stuff, not the cheese ball stuff.
That's great.
It does exist.
So yeah, your daughter was named Faith, and you also had just come into faith as well, right?
Yeah.
So how is that? Has that been a
Oh,
big
it's-
change?
Changed my life.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it's been a absolute game changer. It's kept me sober. It's kept me on track, so it's just a lot of things like growing up in a household where it was, new age based and all that kind of stuff. It didn't really suit me well. And we needed to make that change. So, that's kind of how I feel about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. It took me down a crazy dark road, let me tell you.
What did?
New age.
Oh, New Age.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
The new age is new
Religionless?
stuff.
It's like, yeah,
No, it's
like hippie. And,
crystals and
Yeah.
Reiki and, energy. And
You don't think that can go like with spirituality? It's like,
no, it does.
universal energy. And,
No,
yeah.
it does. And,
Okay.
and the Bible doesn't deny that.
No, for sure.
It doesn't. It's just, I feel like when you are hand in hand with God, walking through that realm, it's a far better walk.
Yeah, you're still missing spirituality without like a creation and an end game, right? Like if you don't have those like questions answered, what you're doing here on earth, it doesn't matter. You could be like,
Correct.
collecting all the magic and the power and whatever around you and doing all those like very concrete earthly type of things, unless you have like a spiritual connection to, like I said, where we came from and where we're going. There's still unanswered questions. Like, I don't think what New Age, I've never heard that before, but like what you're explaining, I don't think that doesn't replace a religious belief. Maybe it did in your household, right? Your mom was just like, or your parents were.
Psychics, mediums, all that stuff.
That replaces religion?
Well, for sure.
Yeah,
They got their...
absolutely. Because the spiritual realm is like, putting your arm into like this black murky water, and just anything can come out and grab you and pull you in and keep you under their wing. I certainly was under the wing of other things besides.
I take
Christ
for granted
and
we were
God.
both raised Christian. So I was Catholic and he was Christian. So we never had like, that was our early seed of like belief systems. We take it for granted. It was just in our household.
Definitely.
It was part of like how we were raised.
Yeah.
So to get to a point where you're like, I need to go looking for that.
The other thing too with the New Age is like, it's a pagan thing. So you're worshiping pagan.
Oh,
P-A-G-A-N.
Oh,
So
yeah, pagan.
You're worshiping
Double triangle?
Exactly. You're worshiping the creation as opposed to the creator, right? So it's an inordinate value system. So if your parent was to give you a gift, you love that gift more than you love your parent. That's an inordinate value system, right? So
right. Okay.
That's my belief, is like, we can appreciate these things, but the Bible says even nature itself revered God's presence. So even the trees and whatnot, the animals, the birds and the bees, whatever, they revered God's presence. They knew who the creator was too.
Right.
Not to worship the creation, not to worship the sun, not to worship the trees. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's my 2 cents on that.
Cool.
Yep.
And it's changed my whole life. I'm a very happy person now, and
It's great.
yeah, it's done well for me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's been a pretty resounding theme in our podcast.
That could be another podcast.
Yeah, we've had tons
for
of
sure.
Another 3 hours on that.
Yeah,
guys.
we've had tons of discussions
definitely.
about church and religion, because like I said, we grew up being raised Christian and Catholic, so we just like take it for granted. But now we're trying to interpret it and trying to figure out how we're going to raise our own children.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to be the opposite. We're going to be like, raised super Christian and end up going New Age.
No.
Just kidding.
Well, that's it kind of was like that for me, because it was like the opposite. I was from the Christian household, and then I found out about, but I never really, I wouldn't say I like turned into I don't know,
No, I think
New Age spiritualist or anything. I'm just kind of trying to figure it all out.
Yeah, just
or
being open,
whatever.
right? Yeah.
But even like my music room was littered with pictures of celebrities and artists. Every inch of that room was covered in some false idol, and you become the terrible attributes of all these people. You really do. You do.
Really?
I'm absolutely.
How come?
But this is
because you're worshiping something that you shouldn't be.
You're worshiping man.
Yeah.
You're worshiping a man. It's not something to be worshipped, right? So like that really changed a lot for me, because even I saw a psychic years ago and I didn't even want to go, and she's the one who told me that. She's like, you keep like worshiping these people, you'll become the worst parts about them. And things were happening in my life that absolutely made that the truth.
Wow.
And ever since I got rid of that and changed it, there was a cloud. There was a cloud over me. It was bad. You know, so.
Well, it's good to hear that you're in a good place.
Oh yeah, no, it's incredible. It's like there's a humbleness to it, and that's another thing, that the conceited, arrogant levels that I had in myself were brutal. You know, like humble yourself before God. Absolutely, absolutely, that changed me completely.
Probably a nicer, you know, way to like feel about yourself too, not to have this like.
Well, you're taught in, I'll say New Age again.
Yeah,
that you're your own.
I've never heard of it.
God, and that you create your universe. I get it. Sure, you do. But it's a lot of weight on your shoulders when you have God by your side to call on, to help you through things. That weight just lifted off me. I can't even tell you the relief it was. Because before that, I just had to do everything on my own. Oh my God, I'm alone. Oh, everything on my own. You know what I mean? So it just, these are all little things that just totally changed me. And I believe there's a moral law. I believe there's a moral code. You know what I mean? I just don't think we're, you know,
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Yeah, and I feel like we are moving in a direction where we're abandoning that. I don't know. I've never heard of like that name of it, but we're definitely going in that direction, right?
Like you guys, your kids, like you're just such great people. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that.
Me.
No.
Just kidding. Come on.
Oh, it's
I know. Yeah, you have to work really hard at like I said, we talk about it a lot because now we have these two beautiful children that we want to point them in. We want them to have that like moral compass, and like we just take it for granted because our parents put the work in. They brought us every Sunday, and they had a community that was like surrounding us, that were just, you know, giving us these like ideas and uplifting each other and teaching each other. So yeah, with our own kids, we're trying to carve out something.
Yeah.
But definitely the morality part is like so important. Just teaching people how to like be a good person seems logical, but again, look at what's training them around, right? Yeah. The YouTube videos, the influencers, people driving Lamborghinis. It's all unrealistic, and the worshiping that potentially our children could be doing is awful.
Yeah.
And we're seeing it across the board with like kids suffering from mental health issues.
100%. I completely agree.
Because they're just worshiping each other, and it looks bad.
Yeah, no, I couldn't have even just being in school with social media.
Yeah.
The iPhone hadn't even come to Canada when I was in grade 10.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I was in trade school with people who were born in 2004. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah. Nuts, right?
Yeah. We had the phone, you know, the rotary phone. That was us.
Yeah. Well, it's scary, right? So keep them on the right track, right?
Yeah.
That's all we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's try. Make a parent pack to try to make our kids be nice people. Somebody just told me this the other day. They said it's important to be kind, but it's not kind to be important, or it's not. No.
Say that again.
Never mind. I gotta think about it.
I think that sounded right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you for that question. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like to kind of I don't know. I didn't feel like we were going to, but we end up talking a lot about religion on the podcast anyways, so it's been fun.
I think it's good.
Awesome.
We need to kind of make it less of like taboo. Like we're the rising in age, age group, cohort, whatever, generation. And I think there needs to be more discussion. I feel like when we were growing up as teenagers, and again, like we got to bring it back because we have to compete with, like, you know, where is it on the social media platforms? A lot of times it's not discussed, or it's just blatantly, like we said, you know, it's going in the bad path. So I think, it comes up a lot for us because we're thinking about it, right? And we want it to like be forefront in people's minds, that they're at least checking in with themselves, right?
Well,
like even to have that.
We're taught that we're insignificant, and I think that's
or we're over significant.
Yeah, totally.
One or the other.
No, I think it's throwaway. I think it's because people, you know, I don't know. I feel like I'm just team humanity, man. I just want.
Yeah. And
want
you're
us
right. You
to-
bring up a good point of like, if you're worshiping always the creation, then it's always just about your output, whatever you're, what can you do for me? How can you help me? Instead of just like, I love you as a person.
Yeah.
Like, you're awesome because you're a person and I'm a person and we're, we're friends kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where, we're moving towards like a thing where I always have these conversations, and like, you're going to totally have these conversations because females tend to be the ones to take on these like non-paying jobs. We tend to be the ones that are interested in a clean house and sit down meals, and that's just our genetics or our gender. But yeah, I think it's a big concept in our society now where like, if you are not making money, then it's not valued.
Sure.
So yeah, it makes it, a hard sell. It's always about what can you do?
But does that mean like there's so many things that I think Jesus says, give to God what is God's and give to Caesar what is Caesar's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you have to make money.
Yeah.
You have to do these things. But whatever. You know what I mean? Like you
Why
know
do
what
you
I mean?
have to?
No. I'm just
Why
saying,
do we have
don't
to
get
make
bent out
money?
of shape. There's balance. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I get bent out of shape a lot that people have to work.
yeah, sure.
In the way that
Gives
we
me
do,
purpose. I
right?
feel
in
like
the
I
way
have
that
purpose,
we do.
though.
Yeah, it's true. If
really
you can
do.
find a job that like you get paid and you really like doing it, I think that's ideal. But for a lot of people, we'd rather be doing our other purposes, something that we're passionate about, and we can't have time for it because we're too busy making money.
Well, I don't know. I've been.
And that's artistically married.
I mean, hey, but no, like that's a whole.
I know.
No, I know. It's
I say that a lot, and I
the
feel like
affordability of life has become
Unaffordable.
unbearable.
well, yeah.
We're getting heavy.
Oh, it's getting dark. We had the
I love
light. We
this,
had the
though.
light part of the podcast. Now we got the dark.
I love this.
This is going to be the subscription part. You got to
I've
pay
been
extra
saying
for
that.
this part.
I think people need struggle, and our society's kind of made itself so that everything really is easy. When you go somewhere and you work hard and you have a purpose and you're doing something that, like, you can see the end of that. Like, this has to get connected, this has to work, and that's your task, and you do it, and then it's done. Like, you know what you did, you know what you accomplished, and you feel good about it, right? And it's good.
And I get to feed my
and it's
family.
a struggle to do it, right? And and you're providing for your
have to work
family, of
for
course,
it.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that we're lacking like a real, like, purposeful struggle, and I think when you have that, it's a good thing. Where now there's so much of just.
I get it.
It's hard to explain. Whatever.
Middleman job?
Yeah.
Like a job where you
that
don't do
kind of
anything?
thing,
Remember we went to that party one time in Toronto? Like, every job somebody was telling us, we're just like,
Sorry.
what are you talking about?
What is it you say you do?
Yeah,
here?
what do you do? Analytic consultant. You're like analytic consultant.
If it takes like
Consulting
more than
about
3
analyzing?
words, it's not a real job
like,
or something
what are you
like
talking
that.
about? And every single person at this party, we were just like, what is happening? But it was Toronto. And what population of there is just doing a job in between the jobs?
Yeah.
Here's the actual job, here's the job, and there's 35 people making money in between.
Yeah.
It's just a hierarchy of like,
Unreal.
it's
Like
unbelievable.
if you can't explain your job in less than 3 words, then it's not a real job. That's
Oh
it. So
my
like,
God.
I build houses. I teach dance. Right?
Okay,
They're jobs,
we're good.
right? Yeah.
Verb, noun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Predicate.
That's a good
Oh my God.
rule of thumb there.
Yeah.
Wow,
Absolutely.
it's ridiculous.
Good stuff.
So our last 2 questions was what would you say to a young musician thinking about getting into the industry?
I think we already kind of touched on that, but what would you say?
And I was gonna say by the last little part of our segment, maybe you have better advice to give. Don't find music, find Jesus.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I agree with that. But no,
Or maybe Jesus first and then
my I started listening to gospel music. That was my
Okay.
transition, because
Perfect.
gospel music is unbelievable.
Yeah.
The amount, like, I don't even know what's going on in it. It's like, musicality wise, it's just constantly changing. All my favorite chords are coming at me in 4 or 5 seconds, and it's like, oh my gosh. So that was my first thing, was music.
Yeah.
So like, you can do it. You know what I mean? Are you gonna be a little evil person on stage? Or are you gonna, sing about good things? Like, you got to be honest with yourself.
gotta
You know
use
what I
your
mean?
voice, yeah.
So that's what I'll say to you. That's my advice. The wife's calling.
He's like, Matthew,
Yeah.
where are
That
you?
would be my advice. And I think that's a great thing to end on.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Use your voice
Absolutely.
for good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Use your power
play
for
music.
good. Yeah.
Absolutely play music.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got to
Just
be
make
honest
sure
with
your
yourself.
content
Well,
is,
that's- Like,
the
I
right
don't know.
direction.
I've been making music since I've been in high school too, and I just never really did anything with it. I played like 2 shows with their little band that we had for a bit, and you know, I was always kind of bummed out that I didn't do anything with it. But still, every time I actually do something with it, like I'm having fun and I'm doing it because I want to, and you know, half it may never see the light of day, but it's
It's an outlet.
but it's fun.
It's an outlet.
And I like it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You need it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So absolutely. I'd say absolutely. Yep.
But
Good
yeah,
stuff.
Are you guys making new music? Do you have
Yeah, we are. Yeah, it's
Yeah?
just getting mixed right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's just getting mixed. So
That's close.
it's a process
Coming
because I
soon?
used to mix the stuff.
Coming
and
soon.
do I, you know, it's with us, it's always very specific and very, you know, you're on mix like 18 or something. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Wow.
So yeah, it's slow, but we have 5 songs in the bag at least, you know. So maybe an EP. I don't know.
Cool.
We have never put out a record like a full LP, so we're thinking about that. But I just don't want to
Yeah.
wait that long. I don't want to wait that long because
And
that'll be
neither do
years.
we.
I know. Yeah, I want new music.
Yeah, we want it. And yeah, like we said, tell us one more time about the May 15th show.
Oh yeah, we're Natrolites are playing May 15th at the Warehouse in St. Catharines. And we're opening for a really cool band from Toronto called the High Loves. We'll be on around 9 o'clock. So if you want to come and check it out, come on down. May 15th at the Warehouse.
Oh my God, I love it.
Now here's a little something for all you lovebirds out there.
Oh my God, is it the Bee Gees? Play the Bee Gees. All right. Well, thank you so much, Matt. This has been an absolute delight. It's always nice catching up with you. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, we can't wait to have you on again. And good luck. We will definitely be checking out the show at the Warehouse.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
Don't forget to follow us on Spotify and you'll never miss a podcast.
Yeah. Good night.
You know she used to be a model, 'cause everybody loved her eyes. Now all she does is tip the bottle and tell everyone little white lies. She says that she's not from here. We don't do it like that back home. Back home. Where are you from, dear? Ain't that funny? Wouldn't you like to know? You're just a young offender. Your heart is just far too cold for you and I. You're such a child.